Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, joined by the Akamura.
Hello, we are joined by a very energetic Nisi.
And this is Aven Colony, or Aven Colony. Also, I remembered just now, I didn't do the delay. Check, check. There we go, that should be fixed. And don't worry about the music. Now it should be playing Aven Colony has defocus mute. Anyway, hi everybody. First things first, if you are watching this live, go get this game really quick. It's free on the Epic Game Store for another couple days or so, which is why I did kind of an emergency shift and decided to stream Aven Colony today. I'm going to pronounce it two different ways throughout this entire stream. Aven Colony is a colony builder similar to your RimWorlds, your SimCity, not your RimWorlds, your SimCities, your Surviving Marses, and that kind of game. It's really good. It's just not quite as good as Surviving Mars, and I know that's going to sound like I'm shitting on it immediately, but I am not. If Surviving Mars is an A- game, Aven Colony is probably a B- game or a B game. If you've never played colony builders before, I urge you to give Aven Colony a try. Or if you just like colony builders in general, and you're watching this stream live, which is November, 7th, 21, get this game for free on Epic Game Store. There's a link in the video description right now where you can get this game for free. It's worth it for $0, but it's also worth, a good 20 or so.
Yeah.
So, I've already beaten Aven Colony, so it's not going to surprise me, but I can also play the game with a bit of a review slant today, unlike my usual Let's Plays where I'm just kind of futzing about or trying to know what's going on. So we're going to jump into the campaign and do the first real mission, which is Vinar. Your mission is to grow Vinar into a colony that can support hundreds of citizens and manufacture and trade exotic goods and enhancers from alien planet species. Once your colony is ready, we will assign you an objective to build an enormous Earth History Center building and keep it running for one full sol. So I'll talk more about the review aspect of the game once we get started. I may have to do some volume tweaking as we go, but let's give this a shot. Plain old normal on everything. Let's go with challenging. Okay. And then you can select a perk, which kind of, swings things a little bit in your favor. I'm going to go with farmer, so I can get some good food very quickly, because survival is still the name of the game. So this game is very pretty. I would argue it's not any prettier or whatever than Surviving Mars and some of the other big city builders out there, but it is very nice. It's atmospheric, and it's very green. It is very green for this first one. Oh god, edge scroll. Okay, I guess there is no voice acting from the start. Oh, there it is.
Colonists have been informed of your arrival and are eager to see what their leader can do for them.
Okay, hold that thought. Now that I know that you're going to be that quiet, let's increase the voice volume a little bit. Okay, so the first few missions are basically extended tutorials. So we play as sort of a mayor or a governor, and then mission control is our boss. So this is mission control. And she says, first we need a supply of water. Open the water menu, blah, 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 make water. Got it. So we just need a water. And when you place your water, you see an overlay with the grid system. Pretty simple stuff if you've played games like this before. You just want to hook it up to the main blue. And the text on screen shows you how much water you're getting. So if we hook it up here, we'll get 16 per hour. If we put it here, it's 12.6 per hour. And so on and so on. So you want to put it near a nice water source and get loads of nummy water. Next, you have to hook up your roads because no one can breathe out in space. There are hermetically sealed tunnels, but they carry not only your roads for your people to travel, but also the power grid. So we've got that going, and we just have to wait until the nanites, these little robot dealy-doos,
Nanoots.
decide to get shit going. The game has a very sci-fi feel to it and a very understated aesthetic. So these blinking lights... Are you seeing my cursor? Yes, you are. These blinking red lights are just indicating that there is a problem with the building, specifically no power, which makes sense because we have to build all of our tunnels and the such. I know there's insufficient power. You don't have to tell me. What else do you want me to do?
Insufficient power!
The food output.
Build a farm somewhere near the edge of your colony adjacent to any existing structure. You will then receive potash, which your farms can use to accelerate their efforts.
Ooh.
Okay. We need potash. So, let's see. Just wherever?
I've seen my Final Fantasy house. I don't need any more potash.
Okay. Let's see. Corn looks to be our best option. Let's get some corn here. And hook up a tunnel. Okay. And there are the usual speed options and stuff if we want to kind of move things along a little bit. As you see here. Oh, now we're getting contacted.
I wanted to remind you that the mission objectives from my team are here only to guide you. While several of these objectives are necessary in order to complete your mission, your first priority should be the safety of your colony. As an experienced colony governor, we trust your judgment, and I urge you to take your time and put your colonists ahead of your mission. Good luck.
I thought for sure they had subtitles in this, so I'm going to be sure not to say anything during those phone calls, but I swear, maybe not. There are a few things that I don't like about Aven Colony, which is what stops me from my usual, like, buy this immediately pitch. Show subtitles, default, non-English only. Oh, always. Jeez. Yes, always the subtitles. There are a few things that stop me from recommending the game wholeheartedly, but as I said, if you're listening to me now, this is on Epic for free. You have no excuse. This game is totally fine for free.
Get it.
Alright, so we got 40 potash and 4 nanites for doing the build a farm.
We have some thoughts.
And you need me to build a wind turbine. Okay. So we will build ourselves a wind turbine. Boop. The phone calls are very low. Yeah, I was worried about that. Let's increase this volume to 9. And then decrease all other volumes in the game. That's probably fine. Let's put that to 50. Put that to 50. Hopefully that works out. And the subtitles should help out once we've got that. So yeah, like I said, the first couple stages are just sort of extended tutorials. So, okay. Why is that? That's weird. I know I futzed with the buttons, the hotkeys, so things are going to be a little
I
funky.
think another mining facility would be a good idea.
Okay, let's build a mine. The best place to put one is right on top of the green copper deposit right next to the Prometheus lander. You got it, Holmes. Probably shouldn't call my boss Holmes. Boop, done. Okay, and then these things, Pyro pro tip if you play, you want to look for these cargo things, like these things. They look like cargo containers. When you have enough drones, you can just click a button and your drones will go fetch it, and they can have a lot of stuff. Like this one has 100, almost 200 units of food and 38 nanites. And nanites are your primary building material, which you can see, whoop, not there. Here, I have 135 in my inventory, and you have to make those yourself or trade for them or whatever. And everything costs nanites. There's no money in this game. Everything is nanites. So, on a barter system. So you want to make sure you have as many of those as possible.
I'm pleased with the progress of your colony.
And in
You may
fact,
select one of the following resources.
when you get a reward like this, it's almost always better to get nanites over anything else unless you desperately need something. So we are going to take the nanites. Okay, next mission. I got some soda, apparently. So on the Steam and Epic Store page, the game, the product information may talk about that there's a political system in the game. There isn't. What the political system is, when you break it down, is every person in the colony has a happiness meter, and if they're at less than 50% happiness, they will vote you out of office. So all it is a fail state. You don't actually run against an opponent. You don't have a political contest. It's not like Tropico, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your view of it. So there is not really a political system per se. But you can drug your people with happy pills and make sure they vote for you. I'm not making that up.
New mission is available.
Welcome to Fallout.
Winter approaches. Okay, so a soul in this game is 1 year, and I don't know how long it passes in real time. Maybe 15 minutes or so? I'd have to look. But about 40% of that is winter. And during winters, as it shows here, farms don't grow crops, greenhouses do grow food but only at half rate, and solar structures generate power only at half rate. So you need to make sure you have enough self-sustainability to get you through the winter months, or whatever. This early in the game, we're fine, but that does become a challenge later. Trying to balance all your resources and the timing of it, and making sure you produce enough in the non-winter to get you through the winter is one of the bigger challenges of the game.
Did I hear you say you got soda?
Yes, we got a reward for soda, and I know where you're going with this, the Akamura.
You do know where I'm going with this.
Let me plunk my this. So the Akamura and I have gotten some new sodas at the Walmart called Mountain Dew Gingerbread Snapped. It's Mountain Dew that apparently tastes like gingerbread cookies.
And I hate ginger in anything other than cookies.
So we're gonna. Oh my god, it's got a hell of a smell to it.
Oh god, it does.
Jeez, that hit me real quick. All right, Akamura,
Hang
we're
on,
gonna.
let me identify the smell.
All right, identify the smell.
It smells like a Yankee Candle.
Ugh. Yeah, it's fair. This smells disgusting.
Ready?
All right. Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ugh.
It tastes like cinnamon and fruit.
Ugh. Oh.
I think it's all right, but that's only because I've been drinking, or I've been eating M&Ms.
I feel it in my nose. It didn't go up my nose, but I feel the ginger in my nose.
That's
Ugh.
not good.
It's not good. I'll finish it. It's not bad enough for me to throw out.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not good.
Well, it's pretty terrible. I'm going to give it a D. Maybe a D minus. F is the I huck it out into the trash immediately. Ugh.
I'm hesitant to give it a D, but it's like...
Ugh. All right. Hold
Could
on
be
a
better.
minute. I need to do a thing real quick.
It just makes me want their holiday brew.
Pause game.
I don't want to take another
Place
sip.
oh, that's what's going on. Okay, so we... God damn it.
It wasn't bad, but I don't want another sip.
Ugh. If
Your
you put it
mom
in the
says
fridge...
maybe it's an acquired taste. You are welcome to try one, Mama Falcon.
If you want to put it in the fridge, I'll finish it off, but it's... Yeah,
Ugh.
it's not pleasant.
Yeah, the more I sit on it, the more the aftertaste is like, eh.
Yeah, it's got a really weird aftertaste. Let's see, where was the... I'm sorry, I'm looking for a particular option in the controls, and I'm not seeing it. That's weird. That's weird that I'm not seeing it. Oh well, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Alright, so... okay, we've got nanites and broccoli. Great. Come on, lady, give me my next mission. New mission available.
Benefit from more residential space.
We need more living space for our colonists. Okay, great. Let's build some habitats. Never build outposts if you can help it. This is an outpost. It cannot be upgraded later. It's weensy,
Your mom
which is
says
nice.
let Nisi try it. I don't want her to die.
But if you can ever afford it, build a habitat because, yeah, habitat tier 1 holds 36 colonists and can be upgraded, and that's what you want. So you want to put your buildings relatively close to their workplaces. That is also a thing you need to worry about. So we're gonna plunk it there. Oh, I'm required to build an outpost? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop. Oh, never mind. That's only half of the nanites. Alright, tell you what. We'll just build one of each. There we go. Go to maximum speed here. I did not see it specifically wanted me to build an outpost. There we go. I'm running out of nanites pretty quickly. Okay, done. Next.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
The next step toward creating a self-sustaining colony is to begin manufacturing your own nanites for construction. A nanite processor will synthesize new nanites from any iron or copper that you mine. You may place the structure anywhere. That's good. So we're gonna huck that relatively close by. Logistics do not come that much into play with Aven Colony. That is, you generally need to keep your people close to their workplaces, and you generally want to keep, say, the mine close to anything that requires the metal, but it's not a strictly speaking necessity. The only real logistical challenge is making sure you have enough nanites to hook everything up with tunnels so you can ensure that you have access to everything and people can get around freely. And I believe if buildings are adjacent, such as my outpost and my water pump here, I think the people can pass through one to get to the tunnels, but they prefer going directly into a tunnel. So if you can help it, you want to put tunnels against every major building, but I don't think it is strictly speaking required. Like here with my farm and how you have to walk through this to get to the farm. That's fine. It's just not what your people want to do. Fun fact, your lips are separate, so when you say touch but they touch, you say separate. Separate. What? Lips are separate, so when you say touch, but they touch when you say separate. Touch. Kaplan.
Painful to think about, wasn't it?
Oh God, that's a hell of a shower thought, man. All right. You know what? Nisi is there. We should harass her if you can get there. I mean, she's kind of. Never mind. She's a piece. We'll make her sniff the ginger
She's
ginger
a sleepy
soda.
baby. I'll probably clear up her kitty cold.
Your colony could benefit from increased storage capacity.
Build a mini storage depot. You got it.
She's got this whine that she does, and I have a feeling she's going to whine.
There we go. So again, you're not seeing a lot of story right now. That's only because we're still basically in the extended tutorial mode, which is fine. The story, I can tell you right now, is fairly forgettable. It's fine, as I like to say. It's not good, and that isn't really a huge deal because nobody plays colony builders for their plot. But that all said, the voice acting in this game is really good. It's not, you know, frickin' Emmy award winning or whatever, but it's good voice acting. Definitely worth your time to listen to. 16 colonists. Okay, so we have room for more. Trying to remember why no one is coming. Maybe I have to do more stuff. Give me more nanites. Alright. Next mission, please.
Your colony
Pulls.
looks like it could benefit from a
There we go. Your
little
colony
more
needs more inhabitants. I guess we're not doing the birds and the bees. We have to place an immigration center to allow some of the colonists in the orbiting colony ship to migrate. Oh, that's right. There's like a colony ship that has hundreds of thousands of people or whatever that's doing its thing. Alright, so let's immigration center. We'll plunk it there. And then we'll run tunnels like that. That doesn't look very pretty, but it's fine. I'm mainly just futzing around. Another upgrade you want to do kind of ASAP is your drone hub, because you can see here I only have the one drone doing things. And this drone hub can be upgraded so we can have a second drone, or even upgraded a second time so we can have a third drone. Although here, because I need this cargo pod, I really need to expand outward rather than upward. Oh, it's right outside my zone. You... Buh. Alright.
Looks like Nisi has a fan club. The
That's-
fans are freaking out hearing her getting harassed. Or the threat of her getting harassed.
Of course Nisi has a fan club.
Oh.
What do you mean, aw?
Our little baby has fans.
Of course she has fans. You kidding me? Have you seen the numbers on the Nisi videos?
I haven't. Are they good?
Yeah, shoot. If I converted this Let's Play channel to just 24/7 Nisi, then we'd probably triple our subscribers overnight. Okay, is Nisi in need of an intervention? No, probably not. She just... Maybe a breakfast intervention. She keeps screaming for breakfast.
On how to improve the air quality in your colony.
No, she won't her brekkie.
We're getting to a point where the air inside our hermetically sealed colony will turn foul if we're not careful. The geothermal generator in particular will pollute the air fairly quickly. Place an intake fan to help filter the external atmosphere and bring oxygen into your colony. It's a good idea to place this as close to your geothermal generator as you can. Okay,
Zalanese
intake
says
fan.
Nisi is 80% of the draw of the channel. That's not true.
No, that's true.
She's maybe 10%.
No, I buy it. There we
Well,
go.
you say that because you're self-deprecating.
I am very self-deprecating. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do more Nisi cam. She just won't, She will not help with that situation. Right now, she's passed the fuck out. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, we can do a surprise Nisi cam right now. Soul will be upset she missed it, but that's fine. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Hold on, I can't believe I'm doing this. Let's see. If we do stream PC window, I can add the webcam display capture. No, window capture. Okay. It's not turning on for some reason. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do some work on the settings for that, because Windows does not like the webcam for some reason. Yeah, something... I may have to get new drivers for the webcam, and really I need to get a new webcam, because that webcam
Is old.
is very old. That thing predates the channel, so it's like 12 to 14 years old at this point. Checking to see... Yeah, it doesn't. I'm probably gonna have to go find it. All the drivers on the software. I will get the Nisi Cam working by next week, I promise. Oh, stop telling me about winter. I think I can disable that. You can turn off most notifications in the game. If I remember where to go for that. Here? Colony control panel? Nope. I don't remember. It's fine. Alright, build an intake fan. We did that. We're getting to the point where the... Yes, I know. Oh, it's not done. That's the problem. There we go. Got that. Okay, next mission. Your next step is to build a trade hub to allow your colony to exchange resources. Okay. We'd like to see the colony grow. If we can support 50 colonists, we will reward you with nanites. To achieve this, you need an immigration center with sufficient power and staffing levels. You also need enough housing. Then you will need to wait for enough people to arrive. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We're on pace for that, so I don't have to do anything. Okay, build a trade hub. I do not have enough power. We need more power. That is a solar panel level 3. Let's put another one behind it. Okay, so you're not going to see some of the more annoying parts of Aven Colony during the stream. So I'm going to describe a few of those. For example, there are threats eventually. It's not going to turn into an RTS. However, there are, for example, slime bubbles that will come. And if the slime bubbles get into your intake fans, they will spread throughout the entire colony, make everyone sick, and eventually kill them. And you don't want that. So what you do is you look for intake fans, such as this one, and you put laser defenses around it or whatever. And unfortunately, in my opinion, the game knows how to... The game knows it's not overtly challenging, so in order to challenge you, it will know where your intake fans are, and it will specifically target that. It's in real life, you're not going to have a bunch of spores just gun it for your air intake vents or your other ventilation systems. But in the game, in order to make that challenging, they do. It's like the slime puddles and the pollen has minds of its own. Kinda sucks, but as long as you know it's coming, you can probably deal with it. That was a lightning strike right above my colony. That's probably fine. Okay, trade hub should be ready to go now. Let's put the trade hub here. Boop. And we'll worry about the 50 population as it comes. Let's see. She actually stayed in the same room with... Yeah, Nisi's finally getting over her shyness and fear. And right now she is passed the fuck out next to my PlayStation 3, 4. Do I need the tunnels? Can't you have a totally connected base? Module next to module. You can, but generally the people who wander around the base prefer tunnels. And it's harder to secure the actual buildings. For example, those spores I mentioned, if they get into your intake fan and start flying around your base, inside a tunnel you can put down a decontamination field, and the bubbles can't pass beyond that. You can sort of set up security zones. You cannot do that if you simply put all of the buildings next to each other. Also, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played it, but if I remember correctly, your people take a morale hit if they are required to pass through a non-tunnel on their way between their workplace and their home. So if you have enough of those situations, then you're going to run into a position where everyone's going to be pissed off all the time and probably fail state you by voting you out of office. So you need to have those tunnels to give people a place to go. You don't want to force people to pass through buildings like I have here unless you have no choice or you you just feel like living life on the edge, I guess.
Your colony could benefit from a few upgrades.
You could use some more electricity. Upgrade the geothermal generator. Okay. This sense of they are demanding melons. Our sensors indicate that those would grow quite well in Vanar. Of course, in order for your colony to export melons, you need to grow them first. Use your farming structures to grow 100 melons. So these missions are also teaching you the core systems of the game. This is teaching you to do targeted crop growth, and then how to trade, and also how to disable your own people from eating it if you are doing it specifically for a trade. It's very well done. The tutorial sections of this game are very well done because they feel organic to actually playing, rather than having some annoying voice be like, before you do anything else, click this, and then click this, and then click this. Alright, so since they want melons, I'm going to use the greenhouse. The greenhouse is not as good as a farm, but it does grow food in the winter. So we're gonna find a good... Nope, not corn. We need melons. There we go. 9.9 melons. Now we're getting somewhere. Boop. And a boop. There we go. If there are spores everywhere, the game would only show you the dangerous ones. And if your intake is pulling hard enough, it could cause air particles to draw in. Right. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's just weird to see, like... You'll have to see it. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to get there in this, but, like... You'll see a spore spawn in, like, a mile away, and it just beelines straight to your intake valve, and it seems very unnatural. If it was an alien or whatever, if they wanted to put some sort of, like, sci-fi spin that the bubbles are not... The bubbles are like jellyfish, and they can at least sense their environment, it would make a little bit more sense. I don't know. But again, it's not a deal breaker. It's just one of those weird gamey things that's hard not to notice once you see it.
We should have only gotten one gingerbread Mountain Dew.
I'll drink them both.
It's so gross.
Akamura, I will drink them both. It's fine.
It's like...
It's fine.
It's so gross.
Okay,
guys.
so once you have your melons growing like this, there is a colony control panel. This shows your inventory as well as what's consumable. So we disable the melons. That way we will continually grow them and not give them to anybody. You can also use this panel to enact laws, emergency laws, such as rationing or water rationing if there is any, if you're running low on supplies. Drone auto repairs, you can ban people from ever switching jobs. You can ban people from coming in. You can allow people to go out, and so on and so on. There's also martial law, which will get everyone back to work if they're protesting. But again, like, it's interesting because the Sim Cities and the city skylines of the world basically install you as a mayor for life, which is fine, but they tout in the store page a political system, but it's not a political system. Like, that's what gets me about Aven Colony specifically. It's not, and I wouldn't even consider it false advertisement or whatever. It's just the store pages seem to imply that the system is deep. It's not deep. It's a fail state. That's all it is. If you make people unhappy and then an election comes around, they will fire you. But if their people are happy enough, they won't. Like, that's the complete full stop amount of depth that the quote-unquote political system has. It's fine. But it's only just fine. I don't know if that could really be replaced with anything, per se. You know, because I am not a game designer. I don't know shit about game design. However, it just... I don't know, it just reeks of incompleteness, I would say. A lack of depth.
Lack of polish.
It seems easy to keep everything disconnected from your air vents by tunnel, so you have security checkpoint as a stopgap. Yes, except you don't have that option right from the start. But yes, that is the way I used to do it. I would There is another way you can handle it as well. You can build what is called an air filter, which is more expensive, but I think stops the spores from coming in. Yes. It is more efficient, just much more expensive, and is not vulnerable to toxic gas emissions. So there are a couple ways you can handle the problem based on, you know, your budget and the such. So, yeah. There are multiple strategies to do. I'm sure there is a one best way, but you know me, I'm not a min-maxer. Okay, so we are still just hanging on. I have to upgrade the geothermal generator.
We have a new trade mission available.
Now that we have 100 melons, you can use the trade hub to export them to us, open the trade panel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you have to... Oops. Trade. And then these are contracts. I don't know why you have to do a contract, but you have to do a contract. So you can see here I can give up nanites for food. I can give up iron for food. Both of which are bad ideas unless I get real desperate. And then this is the once only export 100 melons for 120 porridge. So that is the one we will pick. And you can only do one contract per car. So I think... Yeah, so I can't even do either of these other two. So you may need multiple trade hubs to get you through your missions.
I've consulted with Commissioner Veronica.
Let's upgrade our construction drone hub too. That'll give us a second drone, which will help us build things faster. Okay. Done. Alright, so I think we need more food. When you mouse over the resource things at the bottom, it gives you information on what the numbers mean, which is fucking wonderful, and every game should do that. So as you can tell there, we have 12.4 food per colonist, which means no one's dying, but it's marginal, which means we probably need more. And the little green number next to it, which is plus 1.2, I don't know what that means. Oh, it's per hour. Okay, I just read the math in the bigger window. Okay, I didn't know if that was per soul or per hour. It's per hour. So that's fine. 1.2 food profit is good, but it could be better. So let's get ourselves a new farm. A grain crop that can be eaten directly or processed into the much tastier porridge. Yes, let's do that. Actually, I think the game's going to teach me how to do this anyway, but it's fine. So we're going to hook up a barley farm here. Run some tunnels. And also we will upgrade our corn farm. And we have a new mission. We could use more storage capacity to hold all the resources. Build a storage depot. Okay. Storage depot. That's fine. So, Aven Colony does have the thing where it will punish your ass for building too fast, which is good in my opinion. Colony builders and city builders should punish you for building outward too fast. In SimCity, that usually meant building utilities and city services before you needed them. You don't need a police station when you only have 100 people in your town, for example. So, in this game, it's when you go a little too quick with building outward and building farms and building power and building without taking into consideration how many jobs you need. So right now, let's see, there is it here, employment? Jobs filled. Okay, there we go, the jobs filled. So right now, we only have half of the jobs filled in this entire colony. The best play I should do right now is nothing. Maybe I could increase food. Maybe I could very slowly increase, say, some of our infrastructure. But building outward anymore, getting more iron, getting more water, building additional farms rather than upgrading the farms I have. All of that is a terrible idea right now. So you have to take an overseer role, which is exactly how colony builders should be designed. That's why I like this game so much. It's well done. It's just not as deep as some of your other colony builders out there. But that's why I encourage you, if you have any interest in colony builders at all, get it on Epic. Right now, if you're watching this live, it is free. Free.
Do it.
Get the game.
Do it.
Let's build an energy battery. Okay. Thank you for the melons.
Fucking around and do it.
So the Akamura didn't take her pills too long ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So she's in unfiltered mirror mode.
It's been a hot fucking minute.
So y'all have that to look forward to. We could really use some rice here on the colony ship. If you could send 160 rice our way, that would be terrific.
Rice, bitch. Make it happen.
Okay, well, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our policy screen. We're going to turn melons on. So now people can eat the melons. And we're going to turn off rice. And then I'm going to probably either need to convert one of the farms to rice. We do have enough corn. We have over 200 corn, so I'm going to switch this one to rice. And otherwise, we're going to slow down a hot minute. Where's my immigration center? There it is. I think 5 new colonists per trip. I don't remember how I can increase that. Is it by people? Yes, okay. So if your immigration center is filled with employees, then more new colonists show up. So when you're having a jobs crisis like I am now, where I only have half my jobs filled, you can change the priority of your jobs at any time. So I switched this to fill mode, which is the immigration center now has the maximum priority. It will have people, even if all of the other jobs are vacant. Which is fine for now, because I need people right now. So, 9 new colonists per trip. We have 42 colonists. Okay, so we'll be able to fill... Let's see, jobs filled is at 58%. I wish I had an exact number on that, but that's fine. Oh, here we go. Total jobs filled. There we go, 42 out of 72. So at 9 new colonists per trip, that's 3 trips? 3 trips plus a third of a trip. Just had to do the math in my head. Which is going to be good enough, probably. So we just need to hold out. There are times, like right now, where your best play is to do nothing. And I know that seems to be a controversial thing when it comes to some games, where some gamers just straight up hate waiting. And I think it's valid, but I also think it's a function of the game genre you're playing. For an action game, yes, waiting around sucks. But for a colony builder like this, I mean, waiting is just part of the deal, you know? So I like playing games like this with music going, or while watching a video on YouTube or whatever. And I just sit here and let my food build up, and the such. Oh. I just took a swig rather than a sip. It is like drinking a gingerbread cookie.
I don't want it.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not
Here's your next
good.
population growth
Why did we
target.
buy this?
For the vine. Your colony has reached 50. Your next objective is to reach 100. Take your time and keep your citizens safe, happy, and healthy. You got it, buddy.
Like, I haven't had any since that initial sip, and it's still fucking me up.
Waiting in colony builders lets me appreciate my colony, maybe beautify it. Yeah, I agree. And this game has some nice graphics. So one thing that we have...
Beans. Look at the beans. She's got a whole food out. Oh, child.
The one thing I haven't been able to demonstrate also is there are...
She flexed her little toes. Help. She's too cute.
There are also expeditions you can send your people on, also similar to Surviving Mars, where it kind of happens off screen, but you as the commander have a map and you can tell your people to go somewhere and explore. I don't know if we're going to unlock that feature by the time the end of the stream is done, but we're actually making okay time, so we might do that.
Soul asks what we're drinking. Pain.
68 out of 68 houses is done, so let's upgrade our habitat.
We are drinking unfiltered pain.
I swear there's a way you can change which messages get shown, but I don't remember how. And I will look into that at some point. But I know there's a way. Alright. Yeah, we just can't do anything. Our food situation's pretty good. We're up to 800 and some odd food in storage, and that's before we even factor in any rice. Can I make my rice contract? I will export 160 rice for 200 pasta. Usually trade contracts are not that generous. But the nice thing is, because your colony ship is still your people, the overall storyline is that they want you to succeed. This isn't Surviving Mars where you have a rival faction inhabiting the same planet. Everyone is trying to be on the same side. But the colony ship doesn't want to give you something for nothing. For better or worse. So, let's plunk a battery there. Yeah. Cool. And then these little modules that every colony starts with, like the storage module, the solar module, these are kind of baby things that will give your colony a little bit of a head start. And you can destroy them once you get established. However, that usually will screw your colony over if you have an emergency. So my recommendation is you just leave everything the way it is when you get started. Okay. Now that you have an energy battery in place, let's build a lightning tower. This will help defend your colony from the lightning strikes that can occur during the winter season. The lightning tower can only protect buildings inside its range, so try to cover as many buildings as you can. It's a good idea to place it close to the center of your colony. Okay. Lightning tower. There we go. Implode, yes. So when you destroy a building, you can recycle it, which breaks it down into nanites, which takes time. It takes your construction drones. It gives them a job to do, so they are taken out of commission for a minute. Implode just immediately destroys the building, but you get nothing out of doing so. You basically never want to do that since nanites are your currency, unless you have an extreme emergency and just need to get something out of the way so you can get something placed in its place.
Have some thoughts on how
High Command would like you to expand your colony. Please create 3 additional structures of any type, excluding tunnels. You got it. So let's get some houses and a farm. So let's do a habitat over here. And then let's build a farm. Let's do a greenhouse, actually, because we need to make sure we can grow some stuff in the winter.
I'm gonna post the Nisi Beans picture in the cute animals.
Okay.
Oh, she curled her toes.
And then...
Curled her toes. Oh, she got the means out. Oh, she put the means away before I could
actually,
get a photo.
we can... I just remembered, you can put,
Oh, she's still curling her beans, though.
you can put greenhouses next to each other, which you cannot really do with farms. Because farms, as you can see here, when you build a farm, they automatically place the farm land on the best tiles that surround it, which is fine, except as you upgrade the farm, it starts eating up more and more land. So if you put 2 farm buildings adjacent to each other, then they're going to cannibalize their own land, or they're going to cannibalize each other's land, and you're not going to have as much land to work with. With greenhouses, they are always self-contained. So when you upgrade your greenhouse, it builds up, not out. And that way you can maximize your space. Yes, the Akamura.
Land Cannibals sounds like an awesome band.
Land Cannibal? There we go. Okay, lots of food coming in now. We're up to plus 21. So plenty of food is being grown now. 12 per colonist. 13 per colonist. And I still have the rice disabled, so if we turn that on, now all of a sudden our food supply is 23 per colonist. We are in good shape. Our water is a little low, so we can upgrade our water pump. Oh yeah, and your water pumps have auto shutoffs. So here it says pump to 16 per colonist or pump to 22 per colonist. So if it hits the top, if it hits the threshold, it'll just automatically shut off. That way you save a little bit of electricity. A nearby geothermal vent is about to erupt. Once the toxic gases reach your colony, they will cause major air quality problems and are especially likely to seep in through intake fans. Note the geothermal generators prevent toxic emissions from any geothermal vents they cover. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let that happen so you guys can see it in action. And I guess the fiction can be that, like... Oh. Okay, so this one's safe. This isn't the toxic spores.
Patrick G asks, what was the name of my band in school? Do you mean the school's band? Because the school didn't have a band name. It was just the band.
Would it make sense to have tier 3 drone hubs? I mean, in general, sure. Right now, I don't need them. Because right now, as you can see, this drone hub... Oh, actually, both of our drone hubs are idle. There's nothing to build. You do get to a point where you need like 6 to 8 tier 3 drone hubs to keep up with everything, especially when buildings start breaking and everything needs to be maintained. I prefer working a bit more slowly, especially since I'm not making that many nanites at the moment. We have 400 banked, which is quite a bit. But, I mean, yeah, it's reasonable to upgrade, because when you upgrade your hubs, it does not increase the power drain. So I could easily just upgrade my construction things now. I mean, it doesn't cost me much other than time. Because this is the tutorial mission, that's fine. I would wait a bit longer. I tend to be more reactionary in my colony builders rather than whatever the opposite of reactionary is. Like, I wait until there's a problem and then fix it. I usually don't future-proof as much. But it is a completely valid strategy, and Aven Colony will work with that if that's what you want to do.
Well done.
Patrick G says, no, I'm asking if cannibalizing land was the name of your band. No. Bold of you to assume I had enough friends for a band.
Did you know that broccoli contains compounds that reduce the risk of cancer?
Did you know that broccoli tastes like a butthole?
Naturally, it's irrelevant since that ancient disease was cured a few centuries ago back on old Earth. But it's still
Sounds nice.
Bit of fun trivia. Please send us 200. Okay.
You're keeping the happiness of your
okay. Now that your colony has reached 100 colonists, it's time to initiate referendums. So you have a honeymoon until that point where you don't have to worry about the political system. And then as soon as you hit 100, it's on. You have to deal with referendums and the vote. So, again, you just need to make sure everyone's at least 50% happiness. And we are holding at 57, which is fine. It looks like there's a little bit of crime. Some bad air quality. Health is a bit low. Unemployment? Wait a minute. What do you mean unemployment? Oh, God, there's... we need more jobs. Wow, that whiplashed. Okay, so the Immigration Center, we're going to change this back to neutral priority. And if you want to stop people from coming in, you can just shut down the immigration center entirely until you get things dealt with. So I think I'm going to do that. There we go. So nobody comes in. 0 new colonists per ship. We'll turn that back on after we get some more jobs going. Okay, so where is... Whoops. Not that. Where is my overlays? Where's the shitty air quality? Okay. I think that's why you're supposed to not isolate your air quality, which doesn't make sense logically, but I believe air vents work in a radius, so you're supposed to put your air vents right next to the stinkier buildings, like this. And then let's upgrade this air intake fan. Should probably double upgrade it. Oh, look at the little dance. It's like the Moogle dancing from Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, they're doing the Moog dance.
Yeah. There they go again.
Oh, they're shaking their tuckuses.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Oh, wow, that's a really cheap upgrade. Go ahead and upgrade it all the way. Why not? That'll fix the air quality problem. Next step is to construct a research center. This will allow you to research a broad array of foods and enhancers. That's drugs. Once you upgrade it, you'll be able to research various boost technologies. Okay, hold that thought.
Research the dergs.
Are we actually making broccoli? I don't think we are.
Frickin' song, fucking, God, let's go beat up Dana Carvey.
What?
Chopping broccoli.
I don't even find that one of his best bits. It's very
not
interesting to me that you always remember that particular bit.
In my head.
It's okay, the
And
Akamura.
me.
Alright.
At least
Research
it's not
center.
Uptown Girl. Oh, fuck, I cursed myself. Now it's both of them.
Akamura, what the hell is going on over there?
Why did I wait to take my pills? This is hell!
Okay. We're just gonna plunk that down and build some tunnels here. Are you okay?
No!
Alright, well, we built that. Great. And we have broccoli. Great. And air quality is garbage. Great. What's the new mission?
I got a special objective for you.
The inhabitants of the colony ship have heard a great deal about the substance known as cerulean glow. That sounds like a drug, and its remarkable effects on the human brain. That really sounds like a drug. It would even seem that the creation of this substance...
Is that being picked up?
Yes, that is very much being picked up.
Just trying to get some chocolate.
Do you want me to turn off your mic for a hot minute?
No?
Okay. Now that you have a research center, instruct your scientists to research the secret to manufacturing cerulean glow.
I can't do anything right.
Akamura? You're fine.
No.
Xenoglow.
This is not fine.
Star glow. Cerulean glow. There we
This is
go.
barely functioning.
Akamura?
Yes?
It's okay.
Is it?
Calm down.
No.
Everything is
I
fine.
can't.
The room is not spinning.
Maybe for your eyes.
You're not going crazy.
Can't go somewhere you're already at.
Random election.
A referendum has begun. Citizens will cast their ballots at the end of the winter season. You will receive polling updates at the start of each season until voting completes at the end of the year. You must maintain a majority to keep your governorship. Yep, and it's a simple majority. It is not a two-thirds majority or
a pithy
whatever.
song for our political campaign.
What?
The air quality is shit and y'all can't breathe, but at least we've got some broccoli and drugs. Vote PyroFalkon.
Don't tempt me into making that the next theme song we use for the game. I mean, for the channel. All right, we're starting to lose out on jobs, so now we will turn on our building. There we go. Normal priority. 8 colonists are coming. Okay, we are in good shape. I'll just have to keep an eye on the food because our food intake is a bit lower than I would like it to be. 24 per colonist is great, but a profit of 14. Kind of wish that was a little higher, but it'll be okay. We'll be fine. I don't feel like building a farm right now. Let's see. I'm not proactive. The opposite of reactionary is proactive.
I thought the opposite of reactionary was inert.
What? What?
It's not reacting. It's not doing anything.
Different.
It's the no bones pug.
Oh, what?
The no bones pug.
What is the no bones pug?
It's this thing that's on TikTok. This guy like tries to pick up his elderly pug every morning, and if the pug stands up and is active, then it's got bones. But if it just floops and does not want to get up, then it's got no bones. And a no bones day is a self-care day, and a bones day is a get her done day.
Well, that just sounds delightful. Nisi is both. Nisi has both bones and no bones. Right now, she is no bones.
All of her bones are in her butt.
What does that mean?
It means all of her bones are in her butt.
Okay. Gonna.
The rest of her is just a fleshy sack that's dragged along as her butt goes places.
Anyway.
You're welcome for that mental image.
God damn it. Stop telling me about poor air quality. Your mom is poor air quality.
Oh, shit!
I don't even know where the hell... Oh, okay. 74... Oh, it's over here. Okay. So, once you upgrade a building, you can then make the top tier of it at will. So, the first air filter we made could only be a tier 1. But I upgraded our air filter twice, so now I can just straight up build a tier 3. And I'm seeing air filters also take more people to work in addition to taking more power. Interesting. There we go. All right, new mission available. Scientists now know how to produce cerulean glow. In order to manufacture that stuff, you'll need to build a chemical plant. This will allow you to manufacture different types of enhancers and liquids. And I've got 57% of the vote. Air quality in my part of the colony is terrible. There's too much crime. We can't find jobs. Okay, well, I'm working on all of those. Shut the fuck up. All right, chemical plant. Tier 1. Done. More tunnels.
More tunnels, more science factories for more drugs. We'll put the science factories in the tunnels, so we'll have some drug tunnels.
You guys sound like either when I have had too much sugar or I'm too tired. That's the Akamura.
Yes.
I'm perfectly normal.
When I get sleepy,
fine.
I eat the sugar, and when I eat the sugar and also am sleepy, I do the dumb things.
Well,
oh, my cat's cute.
And the ADHD.
I want to throw something at her, but I don't have anything soft.
So, all right. So we need to make. All right, we've got the. All right, it's probably going to teach me that I need to do other shit right now. Because I can't make any cerulean glow because I need to grow Antari and Xenosage. I have a feeling the game's going to yell at me to do that.
I picked up her cat toy, now she's looking at me, guys.
Now you should begin farming the required ingredients for cerulean glow, Antari and Xenosage. Once you have enough, use your chemical plant to manufacture 200. Okay.
She's on me.
So we're going to just use cheap farms for that. We will enable inedible crops. First thing is Antari, an inedible native fruit that can be processed into different food types.
You can't eat the fruit, but you can make the pie that you can eat the pie that we make from the fruit. It's like a friggin' choke cherry.
Let's get a drone hub here first. I remember where the hell that is. Drone management.
My sister Caffeine has done the bones report. It is a no bones day. We must take care of ourselves. Everybody go change into your comfy clothes and get a banky and a hot cocoa if it's cold. And if it's warm, then go get a nice ice cold drink. The pug demands it. Listen to the pug.
Does the person post a video every day of the pug or something?
I think so.
That's amazing and ridiculous. Mainly that second thing. All right. Let's build Antari. There we go.
I bet that pug gets super annoyed that it keeps getting picked up.
Okay. And then we're probably going to need a house over there. That's where the outposts are okay. If you're building a farm way out in the boonies or whatever, and you don't think you're going to expand any further out, then an outpost kind of makes sense, because then you're not committing way too much power and resources into something that you're probably not going to use. However, who gives a shit? Build more. Build bigger friggin' houses. Gives you room for growth. Growth is good.
Mr. Shiaro says, can't wait for you to hear yourself later. Joke's on you. I don't have to listen to this
I
back.
think you're on track to win this referendum.
I have 63% of the vote. See, you all love me. Hit the like button for more voting for Pyro.
One like is a sip of that god-awful ginger drink I have to stomach. Do it. Make me suffer as I have made you
Is that the new rule?
Suffer. I'd pet Niecy, but look at her. She's so comfy in your little spot.
She is very comfy. She
So
has her
cute.
chin
I don't
on
want to
her
disturb.
paw as she is sleeping.
There's already 10. Fuck. Ugh. Oh no!
What? What happened?
She just did a stretch so the means came out and the beans were all spread and I didn't get a photo.
Okay. All right. Is there anything?
2.
Yes. What?
There's 12 likes.
I see.
3.
Okay, you keep drinking the nasty soda. I'm gonna keep working on my farmland here.
4.
All right. So now we need
Hello,
to.
Chief.
The broccoli was excellent. Thank you. Now we need some barley. Could you stop asking for shit?
5.
I am growing barley actively, right? Yeah. Let's upgrade the barley farm.
6.
All this Niecy description without the Niecy cam is torture. I don't know why it's not working, because usually the camera's plug and play. So, I'm not
7.
sure. Yeah, there's something going on with my front USB ports. I'm going to have to do a little
8.
futzing.
Oh god, there's another like.
Akamura, you're making me want to
9.
like my own video. That's bad practice. Alright.
10.
So we need Xenosage.
I'll like it for you, because I hate myself.
Let's put the
11.
Xenosage
Oh, there's another like.
here. Run the tunnels
12.
like that. There we go.
Ginergy says the Niecy Cam's having a no bones day.
And yes! 100% yes.
13.
What the what? There's a rock in my way? I didn't even notice.
14.
Son of a bitch.
Good news. Your citizens seem happy.
69% of the vote. Nice.
15. That's all of them.
We can barely breathe in here, they say. Well, fucking suck it up, Buttercup.
16.
Let's make this look a little better.
There, I'm all caught up.
Not just for aesthetics, but that way I'm not wasting resources.
I have consumed half of the bottle. I want
How do you
to
feel?
die.
Oh, you're not allowed, the Akamura. I don't want to do the show alone.
I need to take a minute. I need to go to the bathroom.
So, I'm going to disable the research center for now.
I want all of this to come back up.
Probably not what you want to do, but at least for mission 1, it's not a big deal. Okay. Good. We're still good on food. We're good on water. Let's do the high capacity pumping. Akamura,
Yes.
say nothing in response to the phrase high capacity pumping. Then we're gonna... Yep, that's fine.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
71% of the vote, and will continue as governor. We're bored. We need new entertainment.
Come on down to the combination gym and whorehouse where you can get all kinds of high capacity pumping.
Did you just come up with that?
Yes.
That was really good. It was also very ridiculous. Hey, look at the burbs, or whatever.
Look at all these fucking weird animals.
Oh, they even make noises. Nice.
So we're sitting at 16 likes, and I don't think it's going to get any higher.
Build a skyscraper. As your population grows, you need to find them more suitable accommodations. Please build a skyscraper. As a skyscraper can house a great number of colonists, it's a good idea to build it somewhere central to your colony to allow easy access to all of your colony's various structures. Okay. I don't have enough power for that, so hold on your butt for a minute. I need to
Zalanase
upgrade
says
some
Akamura
shit.
liked it that much she wants to taste it again. It's like licking an atomic fireball.
It's not that bad.
No, like before the fireball gets bad.
Okay. Oh, this sucks. Alright, I'm gonna have to make the tunnels go this way so I don't interfere with the farmland.
There's like that point where the fireball releases all
There
the
we go.
cinnamon into your mouth, and then you cinnamon challenge yourself.
I don't like atomic fireballs. I
I
don't
don't
like
either.
cinnamon generally. There we go.
It's-
Alright, and then let's plunk a...
It's good in small amounts
Let's plunk an air
with other
intake
spices.
fan right next to it.
Oh,
Keep
God,
the air
I feel
quality good in that
terrible.
section.
Who unliked? Does this mean I have to I get to throw it up?
Akamura?
What?
No.
I don't want it in my body.
So stop drinking it.
But there were likes.
So stop complaining since it was your...
But isn't that the American dream?
Is what the American
To
dream?
complain about circumstances that you created?
What? Wait a minute. Why can't I... Oh, because there's nobody living there yet. Wait, am I short on jobs again? I am short on jobs again. Alright, or short on employees again, so I need to just kind of hold off for a second here. I need to upgrade my storage depot. Because that got filled up.
Oh good, it's 16 again. That means someone else liked. Y'all know what that means.
Alright, so we got our exporting barley,
Ugh,
and now there's
16.
incoming ice shards, which will damage buildings.
Salanase says it was Akamura's decision and therefore Pyro's problem.
Do I? Oh, that's right. I have to give the order to repair buildings for now. There's a policy we can eventually get that allows drones to repair things on their own, but that costs power or something. Forget what the downside is.
Tofa says, what if Akamura gets head pats for every like, assuming she likes getting head pats from Pyro?
Oh, you just lose
I'm
nanites every
not
so often.
fond of head pats. They don't like hurt or like any, just like, I don't know. They're just
I'd like to facilitate a trade.
kind of meh.
We've got a bit of a problem. We planned a party, but I think we overestimated the amount of gold bloom people were going to consume. And now the gold bloom is just, well, all of it is sitting here watching us. What? What? I hate to get rid of perfectly good gold bloom, but could you take care of that for me? What the tits is gold bloom? An enhancer beverage that increases health but causes drowsiness, which lowers productivity by 2%. It requires a drugstore. Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me your drugs, and I will force feed them to my people. I probably shouldn't do that over an unsecured channel. Okay, it's fine. So we're making let's see. Let's go into the chemical plant.
Guys, Nisi got up and she did a stretch and out came the means.
And now we order cerulean glow. There is no power in the building for some reason. Ah, we don't have enough power because it's winter and my power buildings were halved. Okay, well, let's drop a couple wind turbines then. Ah, wind turbines cannot be upgraded.
Not doing too good after that.
Can also operate in fan mode where it will push away toxic gases while consuming electricity, so you can use it defensively too. Interesting.
I'm not having a good time.
Let's drop a couple more level 3 solar panels.
My stomach is like, oh god, what the fuck is this? Why did you put this down here?
Because I don't believe solar panels require jobs. They don't. Excellent. So that will cover us. There's a fire. Why is there a fire? What the hell just happened? A structure was shut down due to... Yeah, I know. Why? What broke? Is that the ice bits? Oh god, so many things.
Tofa asks, what about a Moogle or Foxy plush for every like? Like, do you want me to get one out of the baby cage, or...?
Baby cage. Immigration center lost power. Why am I losing power?
We're probably at the point that we can start reintroducing the babies.
What do you mean?
Like, letting them out of the cage. Because Nisi hasn't gone out.
Oh yeah, no. Nisi's fine. She's not going to be destructive at all.
She's a good girl.
More power.
She clawed at my slippers once, which, like, made me go, Nisi! And she did not fucking like
Yeah,
that.
she knows the tone. Even if she doesn't... I mean, she knows her name.
Balance our supplies on the colony.
There's a lot of demand for that cerulean glow on the colony ship. Please export 200. Sure! No problem. I will export my drugs while importing your drugs.
According to my E, we've got 14 watching now. Notice to any new viewers.
Oh, that was lightning. Good call. Let's set up another lightning tower over
Every
here.
additional like is a sip I have to take of the Mountain Dew gingerbread snapped that tastes like a butthole. So if you enjoy the suffering of others, feel free to like the video, and I will take a drink and cry about it.
Insufficient housing. Okay, this is actually fine because we still haven't built our skyscraper.
Insufficient housing. Your people are fucking too much. It's not enough bedrooms for all the babies that they keep queefing out.
Nakamura!
Yes?
You alright?
No!
Okay.
I drank half the ginger snapped and I want to die.
Batteries turn on automatically. If checked, batteries automatically turn on power mode when the colony detects a power shortage. This will only work if your colony has stored battery power. Okay, yes. Why would I ever want to not have that on? That's silly.
Ridiculousness is what that is.
Okay, good. Alright, so we're basically organized here. New mission.
Colony's population.
Congratulations on winning the referendum. Your next objective is to grow the colony to 200 people. Alright, we've got 158, so that's going to be real quick. We've got a shitload of power now, so everything's fine. Morale is at 69%. I'm happy with that. Air quality is at 94%. I'm happy with that. So everything's working pretty well. I just need to keep working on these missions.
God damn, that fish is having a time in that pond.
Oh yeah, he's having a blast.
Did you put the drugs in the pond? Oh no, he chilled
No,
out.
he has like 8 eyes or something. I think. He's got something going on. Isn't there a photo mode in this game? Maybe not. Oh, that's as close as I can get to him. He's got, like, 2 eyes per side of his head just above his fish lips. And then a whole bunch of horns and shit. And it looks like he's got, like, a little spiked collar.
Hello, Nisi.
It's pretty
Did you
metal.
have a good adventure?
What? What? Oh, she got up? I didn't even notice she
Yep, she got up, she went around to your pants, she sat down, and then she left the room.
Great.
Now she's back on your, or she's trying to get on your pants, but I left the air pocket things on them.
Storage full, that's fine. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay.
There you go, Nisi, now you can pants.
You a special mission objective.
We're fascinated by the native plant called Antari. I'm hearing rumors there may be a way to convert it to edible forms such as bread and oatmeal. Please research Antari bread and Antari oatmeal in your research center. Okay.
Let's make some pot bread.
So, as I'm sure you
Satisfy
can...
your munchies as you imbibe.
As I'm sure you can gather, the game will not hold your hand this much as you get further along in the game, obviously, which is fine. But this much direction is something you shouldn't get used to if you're playing this on your own. However, that said, I mean, if you're any sort of veteran with colony builders, you're going to be used to that.
If you know what you're doing,
Here comes
then
ice
you're gonna
shards.
be fine.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to wait for that to pass and then get all these buildings repaired like that. Okay. Repair. 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 So the downside to using auto repair is they will repair needlessly per season, so you're wasting some nanites that you may not need to waste, and that's not really a huge deal. Okay, Antari bread has been researched.
Pot bread.
And I know
Get you
that
some pot
there's...
bread.
I can't remember how to develop that. There's some processing building that will allow you to process certain foods into certain other foods. Maybe the game is going to yell at me to do it now, actually.
Request for you, boss.
Well done. You need to... Yep. You now know how to produce it. You need to make a mill. Okay, the mill is located here. Let's plunk it here. And you are now ordered to produce both Antari oatmeal and Antari bread.
Make the shit.
Have fun.
Have fun cooking pot bread.
Actually, while I'm at it, I should probably tell them to do porridge as well. So you can see here with the progress bars, if you have multiple things, they just go from the top downward. So it's trying to make a bread. If it can't, it'll do oatmeal. If it can't, or once it completes, it'll move on to porridge, and it'll just keep doing this forever. So it's a good way to maximize your food and make everybody happy, because the people much prefer eating porridge over eating raw barley.
Don't you want to eat some raw ass barley? You'll get it in your teeth and your gums and your throat and your stomach, and you'll want to fucking die.
Your colony has reached a population of 200, and your goal is, you guessed it, 300. Great, thank you. Yeah, we're doing fine. Wow, I can't believe we've been going an hour and a half already. Do I need flour for bread? I don't know if I need that for the Antari bread. I do need it for the Antari bread. How about that?
Population's not something to be proud of when a lot of your people
Oh my
sleep on
god,
the
I've got
streets.
3,000 cerulean glow. Let's get that traded the fuck out of here.
3,000 drugs. Do we sell it or smoke it? Sell it or smoke it.
And it looks
This
like...
is the...
By the way, I'm being really efficient here. Like, you can see where the colony is spread, right? The entire map for this region is, like... Yeah, is that. And this is a small map. And I can still tap any of this land that's visually here right now. So, the maps get significantly large. Not unwieldy large, but certainly enough that you can easily get all the buildings you need to get built to do your objectives. I was hoping to get more story, but I suppose we may just have to finish out the mission first. Okay, so we just need to reach a population of 300, and we're holding fine. We have underemployment right now. So I need to fix that. So we need more jobs. So there is a point that I have noticed with this game that I think is more of a personal problem than a problem with the game. That fixing one thing of the colony tends to overcorrect something else. It's pretty difficult, in my opinion, to keep a perfect balance. And I don't know if that's the
As you recall,
game...
The Constitution guarantees your citizens the right to vote on their colony governor.
Great,
It
another
looks like their
referendum.
time is upon us again.
I don't know if that's a design decision or if that's just the way I play, because most of the time with colony builders, that doesn't happen to me. So I'm not sure where the difference is between this and other colony builders. It could just be that I'm not good enough yet and I can get better or whatever. No room for 14 immigrants? Hold that thought. Let's upgrade the skyscraper. And we'll upgrade both of our habitats to their max level. There we go. Bring in the immigrants.
I'd like to facilitate.
I see you've brought a mill. Would you mind manufacturing 350 Antari bread and send it our way? Man, you're demanding up there on the freaking whatever. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the mill. We're going to disable Antari oatmeal. We are going to enable flour. And flour needs wheat, so I need to switch one of my farms to wheat. Like that, fully upgrade it.
The crop! What, all of it? Yes, all of it! We need wheat!
And it seems like I forgot how easy it was to upgrade. It's very easy. Like, you may as well upgrade your buildings ASAP as soon as you can afford it with your nanites, because this is much easier than I remember. My food situation is hurting. We have low food right now, so we need to work on that. I think part of my problem is that I'm not...
A hydration crisis. I trust you'll secure additional water supplies.
Oh, we'll be fine, lady. I think we're in a position like now where what I should be doing is disabling the immigration center and fixing my other problems. I might just be working too fast, which is fine as long as I fix it. So we'll put the bar and grill there, which apparently is necessary. And then we need... Let's see, the mill has its orders. And then we can use the exportation dealie to do that. Get rid of that.
We don't have any more likes, so I think I'm just going to chug this.
And people are mainly upset over unemployment and crime. Okay. Part of the reason I was ignoring the crime thing was just the tutorial hadn't told me to do it yet. But you can build police drones. Here they are.
You can build uncrime drones.
Yeah, so the worst crime is here. Let's, we'll plunk it and then immediately upgrade it all the way. I always found crime a weird concept in games like this because... I mean, and the same with Surviving Mars. It seems very strange to me that anyone would volunteer to come to a place like this and commit crimes when you're talking about a village of only 250 people in a world that is not yours. Like, you can't... What is going to be the end game of that? How are you going to survive? It seems very silly to me. But, whatever. We are running out of food. I should probably fix that situation. Okay, so we have our police drones. We would like to expand your colony further. Please do 4 structures of any type other than tunnels. Build whatever you feel the colony needs the most. Okay, well, that would be food at the moment because our food and our water are low. Let's take that. Let's fix both of those things. Atmospheric condenser. Extracts modest quantities of water from the atmosphere. Less effective than a water pump, but can generate water anywhere. Can also split water to generate oxygen, improving air quality. Okay, that's great, but we need water right now. Desperately. Okay, let's hook that up to a tunnel. So this is where I have no choice. I cannot get the tunnel around my chemical plant. So either I destroy the chemical plant, or people are going to have to pass through the chemical plant to get to their water pump. So because of that, the better play here is to finally build an outpost, because that way anyone who lives in this outpost will not have to walk through an industrial building in order to get to work, which is fine. And then, okay, I think what happened is I overcorrected on electricity because I've got way too much. So we've got water coming in. Let's see, pump to 22 per colonist. And then food is low, so we need more food.
So I finished that drink off, and boy, oh man, were mistakes made.
Let's get all of our food production buildings at maximum upgrade.
I don't feel good.
It's okay, Akamura. We're almost done, sort of. Still only got a half hour to go-ish. More food production, please.
I mean, like, I'll be fine, but like, I don't feel good post-drink. It's no holiday brew.
It's no holiday brew. We can't find jobs is the main complaint. Okay. Yup, 197 out of 250 employed. Okay. So shutting down the immigration center was the right play on this one. I think that's my problem. I don't think I did that strategy when I played this last time. I think I always had the immigration center active, even when we didn't have enough jobs to cover the people we had. I need to use it as a safety valve to make sure we don't have too many people in the colony. But we are running out of food very quickly. I mean, I'm seeing the numbers here. That's a problem. Is that outside the range of my lightning tower? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Let's get another one. All right, yeah, we need to take care of the... Oh, we did it. Okay, here's a phone call.
Governor, during our initial exploration of Vanar, our scouts encountered an unusual alien life form. This organism is only marginally intelligent, but it does pose a great danger to our colony, as it can attach to our buildings and grow very quickly. We call it the Creep. Our research team analyzed the threat and quickly devised a special drone that can cleanse the Creep from infected structures. I'm now uploading the schematics for those scrubber drone stations directly to your colony governance system. I recommend building one as soon as possible. Our scanners have detected several creep spores heading toward the nearby lake, and an infestation is highly likely in the near future.
Copy, thank you. So,
A new mission is available.
place a scrubber drone station in your colony at a location that covers as many structures as possible. We expect the creep to appear near the lake, so make sure you have good coverage on that side of the colony. Okay. I assume they mean this lake. So, unless they mean that lake, I guess I could build two.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
63%. Thank you for popping up, even though I really didn't want you to do that. Okay. So, we still have a food crisis, a bad food crisis. Yeah, we are pulling a profit in food now, but not much. Oh. Okay, so here come the creepers or whatever. What do you think of them, the Akamura?
Ooh, those look like Final Fantasy enemies.
Yeah, they're about to have relations with one of my buildings.
They have so many teeth where I don't want them to have teeth.
Yeah, so we can't do anything about that one at the moment. Yeah, we can't do anything about either of them at the moment because the only one within range is Oh shit, that's a problem. Crap. Alright, we need an emergency drone hub built here. Okay, and then this needs... And then I guess let's upgrade this a couple times. Okay, good. We do have the cleaners out and about. There we go. Yep, so these are the cleaner drones. They're getting all the... I'm sorry, do I have protesters somewhere? So this is happening. Okay, well, this is fine. Once we get this cleaned, I'll deconstruct this, which we just got done. Recycle, upgrade this. Now we're in good shape. Our colony could use a retail center. What the fuck are you talking about? Sure, I will build a retail center. Okay. It just occurred to me on the mission icons, I think the ones with the star are the required ones? So I don't have to reach a population of 300, but I do need to build a retail center if I want to advance the game. So let's services.
Tofa is protesting.
Tofa wants a job. And she wants it now. Alright.
I want a job.
Retail center.
I want a job. And I want it now.
Okay, retail center is now operational. Air quality is poor. I forgot about air quality. Food is still the primary concern because we don't have nearly enough. So let's get ourselves another greenhouse operational. And it needs, let's see. Looks like melons are our biggest grower around here. Oh god, no, not there. I destroyed the farmland in order to put more farmland down. That's not great. Sure. And then... there. Ugh. I may have to start actually using the trade hub and start trading for some food. Because things are getting a little rough here. Alright, trade. I would like to export nanites for ration packs, I guess. At least for a bit. At least until we get our food situation back under control. We are getting a sizable profit of food, but we need to push that up a little higher. And a bunch of my buildings just got damaged. So the game does scale up its disasters. So when you are starting off, when you're in your honeymoon with a new map, stuff very rarely breaks. There is not very much in the way of disasters and such, but as you play more, the disasters start picking up. And of course, again, I am on a higher than normal difficulty level here.
I think a few more service structures.
You need a hospital. Okay. Hospital coming right up. Let's put the hospital here. Here. And then let's check in with our people situation.
Oh, wow. This is pretty amazing. Vori, are you on?
Jack, where are you?
I'm studying the flora just outside the Vanar colony. I found a strain of plant that closely mimics...
So while we're all slaving away on the colony ship, you've been off picking flowers?
If by that you mean, has the expedition's only qualified botanist been doing his job? Then, yes. Yes, he has. Here, Euros. Let me send you a picture of this flower.
Yes, I cannot wait to see this plant. It sounds amazing.
Oh, man. You are gonna love this picture of my flower, Euros. It's got these two big, fat, pink petals on it.
Jack, you just forwarded a picture of your butt to the entire colony ship.
Wait, what?
Jack, how many times do I have to remind you about the proper protocols for internal communications?
What? No way, you gotta be... No! I meant to send that just to Euros.
Instant karma.
That's it. I'm suspending your use of Twirtle until further notice.
It was a completely innocent mistake, really. I meant to scan the flower, and I must have pointed the scanner the wrong way.
I'm also recommending immediate disciplinary action. Sorry about all this, Governor. Hang on. I'm taking the call offline while I delete that twert.
I mean, at least I didn't have to see Jack's butt. Also, Jack, his artwork and his voice actor remind me of Bruce Campbell, who played Ash from The Evil Dead. If any of you know who that is.
I think another mining facility would be a good idea.
There's a Zorium deposit not far from your colony. Okay, sure. So this is what I mean about the voice acting rising above. It's not great. The voice acting is not going to win any awards. However, it's not bad, and you can really sort of feel that these people all know each other and, you know, have some semblance of a working relationship. Even if it's not a particularly healthy one. But it is what it is, right? So we get to know Jack, and Vori is... I like Vori because she's no nonsense, but she's also mission control. She has shit to do, so she doesn't have time to deal with dipshits like Jack emailing his ass to the entire colony ship. Vori is the ledge of this group, just focused on getting shit done. And I, for one, am in favor. Alright, let's put down another intake fan. Yeah, that should be a good spot. Okay. Yep, improving the air quality. We just need to mine more Zorium, which we are doing. I didn't remember this mission taking this long, but I do like the pacing. And I've been playing most of this under 8x speed, so you can play much slower if you want and really take the time. That could be one of the reasons why I seem to have wild imbalances when I play, that I tend to play on such a fast speed that I struggle with when one problem happens, I'm already putting out 14 other fires, and so I can't slow down and take my time. So it is probably just a personal issue. Build a Zorium generator. Okay, the hell's a Zorium generator? It produces electricity from Zorium. Well, plunk.
TIL?
And then let's plunk a habitat. And then run a tunnel. There we go. I'm just going to focus on trying to do the main quests for now. Although I do need to keep my... Oh, shit. We've also capped our storage, too. Oh, we need more jobs.
All right, Jack. I deleted that twert. You can explain yourself to Commissioner Veronica later. In the meantime, perhaps you'd like to introduce yourself to the new colony governor of Vanar.
Are you serious? The governor is in on this call?
Yes, Jack. And you're lucky the governor didn't get that twert.
Oh, man. You're a living legend from old Earth. What did you say your name was again?
I don't think you'll get much information. The governor is the silent type.
They say you were the mayor of New York City and helped rebuild it after the war. I am honored to be working with you.
The governor is not your boss, Jack. You don't need to brown nose.
I'm not brown-nosing, I'm schmoozing. There's a difference.
Oh, not the stupid dancing gorilla again.
I know you love the dancing gorilla, Vori. Don't try to deny it.
And aren't you supposed to be prepping for the Sandy Gulch expedition right now?
Don't worry, Governor. We're not all as uptight as Vori here. Some of us have a sense of humor and can talk about things other than protocol and mission objectives from time to time.
Jack, this call is over. Please don't make me add insubordination to the report I'm filing for the commissioner.
Thanks for proving my point, Vori. Jack Torrin, signing off.
He's very punchable. I do like this, though. I mean, he's clearly the douchebag, and yet Vori needs to do the disciplines, and she is mission control. I've always liked games that make me feel like I'm a part of something greater, and not just simply the one hero, the one supreme being, the one everyone bows to and caters to and all that. I like being a part of a whole. And this game has that more than most city builders because it feels like you're working with a team, even though it's just done through mediocre writing and above average voice acting. So, and yes, the gorilla was a nice touch. They didn't have to change his icon up there in the top left corner, but it was a nice touch for his character and for giving you a little bit of levity. So, see, this is. I hope y'all are seeing why I like this game so much and why I find it very charming. Okay, new mission. Build an Earth History Center. Okay, so this is the final task. You now have an entire city on Vanar. Your objective is to construct an Earth History Center so your colonists may learn of the glory of old Earth and its countless civilizations. It's very expensive and a time-consuming effort, so don't rush into it. Wait until your colony can afford it. So these are basically wonders, and they give massive boosts to your whole colony. So right now, I can't even afford it because we need more nanites. And I'm going to just hold off until we have all of our jobs filled. Okay, so things are getting a little bit unwieldy because of how large the colony has become. So now I'm going to switch the policy on to do automatic repairs. If I can find the damn thing. There it is. Drone auto repair. Okay. So the drones will handle that, so I don't have to worry about it now. And then the next thing I need to do, let's see. We've got plenty of room for houses. We need 44 more people to fill all jobs. So we're going to turn on the immigration center. And then once we have enough people to fill all those jobs, I'll turn the immigration center back off. And then we can hold population until we build up our nanite supply. Then we can go for the wonder and finish the mission. So, in the meantime, let's upgrade our mines and our nanite processor. Potash deposit. So you can expend potash to make your farms better, which is fine. I just generally don't worry about it. I wish there was a policy to automatically potash, but I don't believe there is one. Also, where's my farm? I mean, my mine. Because there's an iron deposit. Oh god, I have too many buildings here. Structure overlay? No. Crime, farming. Huh. I don't see it. There it is, copper mine. Okay, yeah, let's get that fully upgraded. Oh, it has no, there's no metal in it anymore. That's why I haven't been pulling anything up. Well, I feel silly. Okay, let's drop a couple mines down then. Tier 2 mine on the iron. You can also build a laser mine, which pulls up resources much faster, but it also destroys resources in the process. So it's not worth it because you're pulling it up 40% faster but destroying 40% of the minerals. So it's like, why? I mean, unless you need something flip immediately, it's just not worth having. Yeah. Okay, so it is going to process iron, copper, and kelko sludge. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more iron coming in. All right, let's do it on the here as well. Yes, there we go. Okay. Okay, this should be good. And then we'll start doing any trades that allow us to... Oh yeah, I've been exporting nanites. So let's turn that off. And now we need to import nanites or metal, which are not listed anywhere. So I guess let's not worry about it. I guess we could export Xenoglow. I haven't even been producing Xenoglow. How do I need to produce Xenoglow? Okay, I've made... Okay, stop with the cerulean glow. We have way too many drugs right now. Do I have to...
What?
Okay, I have to... I have to research Xenoglow, and then I can produce Xenoglow. What is what, the Akamura?
What do you mean too much drugs?
We have 8,000 drugs. An enhancer that increases social compliance reduces the colony's crime
More
rate.
drugs.
So here's the thing: the thing I don't like about the trade system is you have to go for the contracts. You cannot simply say, "I have too much compliance drugs. What will you give me for my compliance drugs?" You can't do that. You can only review the contracts and then decide what you want to do from there, which, I mean, fine. Like, that's the way the game is designed. Fine, whatever. But it is slightly unrealistic, and it can cause a logistical nightmare. So, I don't particularly care for it. But that's, you know, again, I'm kind of scrounging for a complaint. So, if that is my only complaint of the game, then that is fine. It's just something you have to adjust to. Alright, so... Are we sure we're not colonizing for some 40k Imperium of Man type government? Look, I will neither confirm nor deny what my plans for the future are.
Which is
what the fuck
basically
is
just a
happening?
confirmation.
Oh god, we've got more of those things coming. Okay. So, are my scrubber drones... No. I was going to say, have I fully covered my scrubber drones? I have not. So we need to do another scrubber drone port. There we go. Plague spores. Oh, here's the little goop bubbles. So this is what I'm talking about. This thing will go full blast into your intake fans. It is laser targeted to your intake fans. And now we've got plague spores all over the place. So, is there a protest? Air quality. Why is there like 8 people screaming at me when there's just one person standing there? I guess I can't really make the it's fine argument when we have plague spores running around the colony right now. Yeah, people are getting sick. This is probably fine.
Is it?
Yeah, this is probably fine. I mean, we have a hospital that is
it?
available or whatever.
Doesn't sound fine.
It's fine, probably.
Things sound...
Look, the hospital is right
things
next
sound
to
a
the
little
retail center,
turbulent.
so if they can't get cured of the plague, they can buy a new stuffed toy and make themselves feel better as they're dying. Okay, so we need to just keep making ourselves whatever we can. Okay, so the hospital can make nanomedicines and plague vaccines. Okay, so I probably need to research how to plague vaccines. Let's upgrade the research center. 'Cause I think that gets me more info, more recipes. Yes. No. Plasma boost? Wait, how do I plague vaccines? Permits the distribution of plague vaccines which accelerate recovery of plague from plague spore microbes. Oh, so everyone will recover eventually. We just have a hospital that doesn't work. That is a lot of sick people working in the retail center. You know what? I'm sure it's fine. I don't think this is a problem that a colony
I'll take
governor
things you can say about America for 200, Alex.
needs to worry about. I don't remember where I need to go. Maybe I have to upgrade the chemical plant? No, that just increases the speed of manufacturing. Huh. Well, whatever. Okay, contract is signed. Go get me that and disable the Xenoglow. Instead make nothing. Just hang tight. Everything needs to just hang tight right now. I'm sure eventually the game will teach me how to make that. I just don't remember how. Nanite processors, research centers, ships and vehicles, resource management, chemical plants and mills. I can't imagine it's the mill where I make medicine.
It's time for a referendum.
Oh,
Alexa.
stop it with the referendums. How happy are people? 57%. That's good enough. What are you people complaining about? Air quality. God, it's like you people have to breathe or some shit. I'm getting sick of your complaints. Oh, yeah, that seems like a problem. Hold on, guys. I got your backs.
Do you? You just said you were getting sick of their complaints.
I mean, I am getting sick of their complaints, but we're gonna... Oh yeah, that's right, in the direction of the plague spores. That would explain why there are problems. This is fine.
Is it?
All of this is fine.
Is it?
Okay, good, done, did it.
Consulted with the inhabitants
Great.
of the colony,
That's
and they've given me some
okay.
feedback that might help you.
Air quality is getting worse. How is air quality worse when I just ordered the... What? Fucking fix the air! The hell's wrong with you people? I guess it isn't going to happen overnight, so... Could be part of the reason. Oh, jeez. You know what? I bet you this... Yeah, I bet you the Zorium generator...
Hi, boss. I've compiled some feedback to help guide
59% of the vote. That's fine. I bet you the Zorium generator is producing a lot of toxic air as well. Yeah, it is. That's what that big down arrow is. All right, that's fine.
Here's your next
New
observation.
mission. Your colony reached 300. Next goal is to get 400. I don't think that's going to be necessary. We have all but 4 jobs filled. So once we get those 4 people, once another dropship arrives, I'm going to shut down the
There's a referendum election
immigration
coming up soon,
center.
and I have some feedback from
So
the
now you're
colonists.
probably seeing you get to a point where you're just constantly inundated with updates and problems. And this is why I'm not sure how, okay, good. This is why I'm not sure if I've screwed up somehow or I simply go too fast or what the deal is. Because I'm starting to lose control and I'm starting to really struggle keeping a balance to make sure everyone is getting enough food and water to survive. So I don't know precisely what the issue
Congratulations on your
is.
referendum victory, boss.
Thanks. Great. Shut up. Go away. I need to make melons. 17 melons. Done. And corn. Corn. That will require more people. And that's okay. Let's get these things built first, and then I'll go from there. More plague spores detected. Oh god, so many plague spores. That is so many plague spores. God damn it. So eventually you can get point defenses. Oh, I do have plasma turrets. Well, shit, man. Why haven't I been using the plasma turrets?
Beats the hell out of me.
Plasma turrets are unmanned, which is great. They just require power, so... And the plasma turrets will shoot down the plasma spores and or the spores. So if you have enough coverage, you can stop them from getting into the base in the first place. I think that should be enough, because they only ever come from this side. We'll wait until the next attack, and we'll see what happens. 93 colonists are infected with the plague. You know, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is probably fine. They just need to try harder. Stop being sick. God damn it. Okay, I need to figure out how to get the plague vaccines. It's been too long since I've played, and I don't remember what the procedure is for that. Alright, well, it's fine. So we've got 600 nanites. We can build the Earth History Center, which is the whole point of what we're doing here. Oh, jeez, man. I don't... Okay. It's gonna be a bit cramped, but so it goes. Let's make a second plasma turret, since they always come from this side. And let's upgrade this drone hub. There we go. Okay, so here comes the creepers. And you can see the laser turrets are doing their thing. The laser turrets cannot be upgraded. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about any creepers. We have colonists dying, but that's fine. They'll survive once they stop dying. And we just need to get more people to be shipped in to cover for the people who are... That is a lot of skull alerts on the right edge of my screen.
That's deaths, right?
Yeah, those are deaths. Again, the Akamura, it's fine. Death is just a state of mind.
What?
Of being turned off, but everyone will be fine.
What kind of mindless self-indulgence lyrics are those?
Yes. Oh god, there's more of them. Okay. Yep, so the game is ramping up the difficulty for me. So let's add another couple plasma turrets. Because the game is going to start being very mean to me right now. There we go. Okay, now we can handle it when we have more enemies coming. Good thing they only come from the lake. I think later they can come from multiple directions, so you have to make sure that you have enough laser turrets in enough areas to protect your entire colony. I just saw your comment, Satori. You very much made me laugh. Okay, let's finish the Earth History Center. It's up to 46%, doing fine. We've got enough nanites to cover it. Our food is a little on the low side, so that could probably stand to be upgraded a little bit, but it doesn't help that we don't have full employment right now. Yeah, we probably need one more farm to cover us, but we're almost done here, so it may not matter. Oh god! Oh god! All the plague spores came from this side. I don't know if you all saw that. Plague spores came from this side. Yup, see, they will seek out where you have holes in your defense, and they will take advantage. That is one thing I don't fully like about this game, but it does force you to respond, for better or worse. And we are at the edge of our power situation, so I have to turn normal mode back onto our power. But very soon we're going to be out of here. And we'll be good to go. Guys, could you stop dying, please? This is... I mean, unless you weren't going to vote for me, then you can die, but...
Jesus.
Look, I have a job to keep, the Akamura.
Jesus.
I have a job to keep.
Jesus.
Let's see. Where's... Huh. I guess I only need the tiny one. I'm surprised there's crime over here. Are you alright, the Akamura?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfectly fine, aside from the fact that I drank all that freaking ginger Mountain Dew shit.
But seriously, if they weren't going to vote for me, they can just die, because, you know, who cares?
Commissioner of
Well done, Governor. Well done indeed. Your Earth History Center is a credit to you and a great benefit to your colony. With this, oh God!
Guarantees your citizens the right to vote on their colony.
Hold on, pause, Jesus.
Time is a bonus again.
Your final objective is to keep the Earth History Center operational for 1 sol. Progress toward completion. Will pause if it loses power or stops functioning at any point. Okay. There's so many people who are screaming in pain. How many sick people do I have at this point? 80. Well, that's an improvement.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, we have 133 infected, but that number is going up, but it's probably fine. I don't know how to medicines. I completely forget how to medicines.
Upcoming referendum election.
Let's see. I know there's a way. Oh, wait, I can just make a dispensary. Where's the dispensary? Crystal atriums. Okay, this is how to make it pretty. Slightly increases entertainment morale. Does not connect colony, and colonists and electricity cannot pass through it. Interesting. Slightly increases air quality and entertainment morale in the surrounding area. Oh, that's nice. Let's do that. Let's find where people are. That is a lot of ill buildings. I'm sure a park will fix it. Okay, hold on a minute. Shit, where's the dispensary? I always forget where the buildings are laid out in this game. Hovercar station. The expedition center. We're not going to get to that in this episode. Heart? There we go. Alright, let's drop an enhancer, let's drop the dispensary. So it can dispense literally anything. That's fine.
I've consulted with the inhabitants of the colony, and they've given me some feedback.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm sure the game will teach me at some point. I just don't remember at this point what I need to make pills. Yeah. A candy bar that fills people with happiness and damages their health, but you know, whatever. Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna go maximum speed and try to finish this off. Because we are very close to finishing the final stage here. Lots of disasters. Okay, that's fine. We've got 57% of the vote, which is enough. And there we go. Got it. Time for a phone call. Hopefully not involving a naked butt.
The Vanar colony is now stable and should serve as a solid foothold for our expansion. We'll be placing a junior governor from our training program in charge of this colony as you move on to greater things. Your next mission will take you to a desert area known as Sandy Gulch, where we'll need you to construct a new mining colony.
Awesome. So you can continue to play and do any of the side objectives if you want to. When you finally click victory down here in the corner, you'll finish. And there is a persistent storyline, because where Veronica was just saying there's going to be a junior governor placed here, when you move on to the next area, you will still hear updates about this colony, and there are even some story plot lines that involve the colonies working together to solve a threat. Again, it's not award-winning epic narrative fiction. It's not going to be a thing you're going to talk about on message boards or whatever for its Shakespearean brilliance, but it does give you a reason and a sense of progression toward building all of these multiple colonies and having them work together to do their stated objective and to terraform or otherwise make this planet livable, habitable for humans, which is cool, because most games, most colony builders aren't like that, where everything is just kind of kept in a vacuum. So we're going to declare victory for this one. And you can pull up your stats if you want and see all your numbers and everything. When you're ready to go, you can continue on or just back out. So that is Aven Colony. One more time, if you were watching this live, pick this game up. It is free on Epic right now. It is a good colony builder. If you've never played colony or city builders before, this is an excellent one to get started with the genre. And then if you like the gameplay, you can probably move on to other, maybe more nuanced colony builders as you go. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. By the way, I didn't get this game for free. I know a lot of this was a sales pitch. I genuinely like this game, and I paid real money for it. Like, I didn't get it from the developer. Apparently, when Aven Colony first came out, it was a bit janky, and subsequent patches really helped it. I think I bought it. I did buy this day one. Never mind, because I was inspired by another Let's Play channel, and I felt the jank, and they fixed the jank pretty quickly. So it's worth it, man. It's a good game, and currently free on Epic. So that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully I introduced you to a new genre if you aren't normally the type to play city builders. Super fun game. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another stream, and of course, Monster Rancher resumes tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I'm still here. I just feel like crap because I drank that whole thing.
Did you learn any lessons, the Akamura?
Not to buy that.
That's a good lesson.